Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Green. We're doing another Bible study, Proverbs chapter 3. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you get updated whenever I post a new video. Like the video and also comment. You can comment anything you want. It really helps with the algorithm. Proverbs 3, verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them without thy neck. Write them up in the table of thine heart. He's saying, don't forget the laws of God. It's going to keep you safe. It's going to help you live longer. It's going to get peace on your life. And you don't want to forget about these things. If you need to bind them around your neck or write them on thy heart, you need to do that. All throughout the Bible, it talks about the length of days. Job talks about it. Psalms talks about it. Proverbs talks about it. Use, table of thy heart. Make sure you write it on your heart. You don't want to forget about it. Proverbs 3, verse 4. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. And in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. We need to sit there and put God first and trust in God, because sometimes God knows more than we do. Well, not sometimes. He always knows more than we do. But sometimes we think we know the answer, but we're not actually trusted in God. And sometimes it goes good for us, and sometimes it goes bad for us. And this is acknowledge him, and he's going to direct your path. If you follow God, he's going to tell you which way to go. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with thy first fruits of thine increase. Stay away from evil. Keep God in your heart. Keep God inside of you, and avoid evil. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastising of the Lord, neither be weary of your correction. For whom the Lord loveth he corrected, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. If you follow God, you're gonna eventually have wealth. Now, it might not be physical wealth, but you're gonna have peace. You're gonna have a surety of your future. Don't get mad when your father disciplines you. Fathers discipline you for your good. They want you to learn something. And God's going to correct you just like in a father who delights in his son. A father that truly loves you is going to give you discipline. All throughout the Bible, it talks about being born of God, being born again. You see, we're born in sin, and when we get saved, we're born in the light. We're born in Christ. It says on here in John 3:6 that what is born of the flesh is flesh, and what is born of the spirit is spirit. We got to be born again. It talks about here how we're the sons of God. Our Father loves us in heaven. We need to follow him. Proverbs 3:13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof of fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not be compared unto her. If you find wisdom, understanding, you got a rich gift. You can actually discern life. It's going to put you really far. You can have money, you can have, wealth, but it doesn't teach you things. Having wisdom is going to teach you things. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and her paths are peace. She is as tree of life unto him that lay hold on her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. If you have wisdom, you're probably going to live longer because you're not going to do silly things. You're going to eat healthier. You're going to avoid bad people. So you're probably going to live longer. And if you have wisdom, you're going to be able to use that to benefit you in riches and honor as well, because you're going to be able to take different paths that's going to help you. Lord, by my wisdom has founded the earth, by understanding has he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom in description. God founded the earth. God knows all about it. Jesus walked the earth. He knows all about it. We have to trust in him. So shall thy life be upon thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shall thou walk in the way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. And whenest thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. When you have wisdom and understanding and trust in the Lord, you're going to walk safely. You're not going to stumble. When you lie down, you're not going to be afraid, and you're going to be able to sleep at night because you're not going to have so much worry. Proverbs 3:5 says, I lay me down to sleep. I awaken, for the Lord sustained me. Psalms 4:8, I will both lay down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, maketh me dwell in safely. Psalms 127:2, it is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for he giveth his beloved sheep sleep. Psalms are really full of like really wise words telling you how great God is. All throughout Proverbs and Ecclesiastes and Psalms, it talks about getting good sleep. It talks about how long are you going to sleep, getting good sleep. Love not sleep, but work. If you get sleep, enjoy sleep. Proverbs 3:25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it due, when it's in the power of thine hands to do it. It talks all the time about your foot, keeping your foot. You don't want to stumble. Proverbs 3:28. Say not to the neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give what thou hast it by thee. Despise not evil against thy neighbor, seeking he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he has done thee no harm. If you have a neighbor, you need to have a good relationship with them because they live right next door to you. You want to be able to rely on each other if you need help. You don't have to be best friends, but you should have a good relationship with them, especially if they've not done you any kind of harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose not of his ways. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but a secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in thy house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he gives grace to the lowly. A wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. We got to follow God, because if you don't, it says right here, the wise shall inherit glory, and the fool has got shame. Well, guys, that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell if you get updates on new videos. Like the video and also comment. You can comment anything you want. It really helps with the algorithm. I'm going to put a couple links on the screen. The bottom left is going to be, the bottom right is going to be the Proverbs Bible study. The top left is going to be a playlist I think you're going to like. And then a bottom left is going to be a video YouTube thinks you're going to like. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.